The Wayne Ayers Podcast. The Wayne Ayers Podcast. Woohoo! Time to wake your ass up for a blessed day.
First of all, like, congrats on everything with Avatar and all that stuff that's going on. Like, how has life been like since like the show like aired? Like, have you been getting like old friends popping up like, "Hey, Yvonne," or the like you got extra family members now? Like, how's like?
No, nothing like that. But I'm just so happy to see the positive response to the show and to Kyoshi. Because, making this thing as a fan, we're all just like, oh man, we hope people like it because we love the cartoon so much that we just wanted to do the reimagining justice as well. So no, it's been really nice. I can't complain.
No, I seen online like a lot of people love you as Kyoshi. Like, I want to know, have you got any like just like a fan message that like really like hit you hard? Like, oh my God, like they really like appreciate my performance.
Yeah, there's been so many that have been so sweet of just like I loved Kyoshi so much, like along those lines, and it's been really heartwarming for me to see those messages, and I want to thank every single one of them who sent those messages to me. I try to like as much as I can, and then sometimes things slip through the cracks, but just want to send a huge thank you to all of the fans.
Oh yeah, how was the premiere like?
So fun. It was so fun. The premiere was great because I didn't get to meet a lot of the other actors while we were filming because most of my scene was done with Gordon, who's amazing. But for the most part, like during the filming of the last 2 years, we would be talking online or following each other. So to actually see them in person and to be reacquainted with some of the people that I already knew from before was a really nice reunion.
Oh yeah, I know I saw a lot of people there, even like the One P cast with it. Were you starstruck by anybody there? I know like a lot of people saying Daniel they came, but like who were you starstruck by anybody there or no?
I gotta say it was probably Tamlin, because she's gorgeous and she's so nice and so talented and yeah, she's phenomenal. So to see her, like I was in awe of her. She's great.
That's nice. That's nice. What was like seeing yourself like for the first time as Kyoshi just like on screen?
Oh, dude, I did not recognize myself. Like, well, I mean, I did recognize myself when I was filming because of the hair and the makeup and the wardrobe, which was awesome. But um, there was I didn't see anything like in its complete formation and in its entirety until the show got released on Netflix. So it was surreal because I'm like, okay, I don't recognize myself. My family's not going to recognize me. Like, but it was great. I think that's kind of the best thing is when you don't see really yourself and under all that makeup. I mean, it was killer.
Oh yeah, I know you probably been like asked like a million times about Kyoshi's ward, like wearing the outfit and everything. But I want to know, like, do you take anything from her outfit home, or do you take anything from set home? Because I know personally, like, just as a fan, I would definitely like if I was cast, I'm taking something home with me.
Fair enough. I did not. I did not get to do that because I'm hoping, and I have not heard anything, but I'm hoping that they're gonna have to use it again. So I don't want to be that person to steal, although fair point.
No, yeah, I would definitely would take something like even if it's like a piece of string or something. I had to take something from Kyoshi. I love like, my favorite episode of the series was episode two, and that seems like a lot of people's fan favorite. Did you know, like while filming, like, hey, this is probably gonna be like a fan favorite episode?
Oh, not at all. Like I just had no idea. I am very grateful that that is, some people's opinion is that they really loved episode two. I think they did a beautiful job with Kyoshi Village. But no, I had no inclination of what it was. And yeah, it's just been a really wonderful surprise for me.
Oh yeah. Oh, if I didn't say already, congrats on season two and season three renewal.
Oh,
If
thank
I'm
you.
not mistaken, I think in the anime version of Avatar: The Last Bender, Kyoshi pops up again. I think for Avatar Day in season two, I want to say. And you know how she confesses her crimes and everything. I feel like that's probably that happens before Toph enters the show, I believe. Do you think like how has there been anything about like that? Like how would that be like shooting that scene? Like
I mean, I really haven't heard anything at all about the plans for season two, or if Kiyoshi will or will not be part of it. Like, truly, I haven't heard anything. I know that is one of the fan favorites, though, to show Kiyoshi
that's
being
like
like,
you
"Yeah,
have
I killed him. I did
yeah,
it."
there's no way they can skip out on that. That was very like
It's pretty iconic.
it's like
Yeah.
one of the most iconic moments because the entire episode they're just going back like, oh no, the past avatars would never do that. And then Kyoshi just first thing she says, yes, I killed him, and because he was disturbing my peace. Like,
Yeah.
like
You had to go.
yeah, you have to go. And then they're like, you kind of just confessed to doing it. I think that's like it's literally like one of the iconic moments of the show. Definitely for season two. Like there's just one of the iconic moments. So I don't they have to have you back for that. I know they do.
I mean, I don't know anything, but I love her for it. She's so funny to me sometimes. She's just like, yeah. Like even in the books, there's this quote I remember reading where someone was like, "Oh, is something offended you?" And she's like, "Your existence." It's like one of the quotes of like Yoshi. But she's so great that way. She's just like no nonsense. It's just straight to business. So we'll see.
Yeah. I personally want to see like an Avatar Kyoshi like prequel or like series, even if it's like animated or live action. Like, what would your thoughts be like if they like came to you, but hey, we're gonna make an Avatar Kyoshi like live
Yes.
action?
Yes. Yes. There's like there's no other right answer other than yes. I mean, I would love to see that as a fan for sure. The Kyoshi books are so cool. I would love to see a lot of those characters come to life. Like the Flying Opera Company, Rangi, of course, and that whole relationship. So as a fan, yeah, I would adore that. And I think the movie's coming out, right? Like
Yeah,
there's a Kyoshi movie coming out, the
I think
animated
so.
one. So
Yeah.
I'll be watching that for sure.
No, yeah, I know you just talk about the books. Like, is there like something from the book, like say like they do like say, hey, we're gonna make a Kyoshi series. Like, is there like a certain scene or a certain part from the book? Like, man, I really want to shoot this.
Ooh, there's a scene um where she is confronting Janju and then Yoon is there and she doesn't know that he's alive again. Oh God, I'm spoiling it. Anyway,
It's
there's
cool
that
me
whole scene.
out.
I know, but there's that just as a preemptive, but there's that whole scene where they're sitting in this cafe and it goes down. And I think that would be such a tense and incredible scene to film between the three of those powerhouses of people.
No, yeah, that okay, okay, I like that. Like, since you played the Avatar, I have to know, like, can you rank like your four favorite elements from best to worst or worst to best, or just rank your four favorite elements in a row?
As me or as Kiyoshi?
As you, of course.
Okay. Um, I really like the idea of the healing element of water. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, if you could do that for people, it just seems like, yeah, it seems like a cool element, one that I personally would gravitate towards too. Um, Earth would be really interesting. I mean, I'm not just saying that because of Kyoshi, but it's everywhere.
I
And
think a lot of
then,
people favorite benders are earth benders. Like,
yeah, yeah. And like there's something about air that's just so amazing. Like especially after seeing the show and what they did with the air nomads and how they moved, that would be pretty cool. And then I mean, they're all pretty sweet. This when I rank them in order, they're pretty close in margin, but yeah, and then fire is just so badass.
yeah, water is cool because like, well, 70% of the planet is water, and then plus you can bloodbend.
Wow, yeah. The blood bending is controversial, right?
But like, if anything comes down to like, hey, I have this bloodbend, you know what I'm saying? So you could also, yeah, I
And
don't know. I
possibly the
probably
secrets to immortality, I think, because
Yeah.
that's where
Water,
Kyoshi learned it.
water, earth. I probably have the same list as you, like water, earth, air,
Air, fire.
fire. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
fire.
Well,
I do
fire
like
though is
lightning
the
out.
lightning.
Yeah,
That's
I do
pretty
like the
cool.
lightning. It does look cool. Like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like, yeah, like everything else, like, okay, water, you could blood bend. Most of the planet's water. Earth bend is
Yeah.
cool. Like, I don't care what nobody says. And
Yeah.
air is like, you can literally just glide through the air. And fire is
So
just like,
fun.
just it's fire. Yeah, I don't know. The way Kyoshi did all of it to split up the Lando and that one episode was like really cool. I'm not gonna lie.
It looks like she didn't break a sweat. She's
Yeah, I
just
know.
like
I was
fan,
like,
fan, boom, done.
Yeah, I was like one. That's another thing. Like sometimes I argue with my friends. Like I'd be like, "Yo, I think Kyoshi's like the strongest avatar," and they'd be like, "No, Aang is." Or now some of my friends be like, "Korra is." Like I want to know, like, who do you think, like, who's like your top four like strongest avatars?
Oh gosh, I think well, Aang is definitely up there for me. Um, and honestly I haven't read the books yet on Yan Chen, but just through Kyoshi's eyes, I think she was probably pretty powerful. I think Kyoshi's up there for sure. And from what I've read in the Kyoshi novels of Roku, he seemed pretty badass as well. Confession, I actually haven't seen Korra yet, but I
Oh,
will.
really?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
I just been rewatching the
yeah,
last Airbender.
I think I had Kyoshi, Yangchen, Aang, and then I was gonna put Korra in there, but because Roku lost to, he was old, but he still lost to a volcano. Like,
Volcanoes are pretty tough.
yeah, I
I don't
know, but
know.
like you supposed to be he the Avatar, you know. I just feel like, but he was old, but I just that's why I kind of put Korra in the fourth spot. But Korra be getting in her own way sometimes.
I think the most badass move though is what Aang did at the end of book three. I think that's the most badass move anyone could do is take it away, you know?
Yeah,
Like it's
no, yeah.
pretty, yeah.
Oh no, I still think like Kyoshi in that one scene was because she didn't break a sweat, and I feel like she would have like handled the Fire Lord. Like I don't think that would even. I don't think it'd be a show. I know. I don't think it would be a show. Like I don't think and she goes solo. Like everybody got to the team, Avatar team. She's like, nah, I got this by myself. Like she
Mm.
literally showed up to a war by herself and was like, I'm gonna split you guys from the land. I'm gonna kill your leader.
Mm. Well, he
Uh,
fell to his death, but for her, she's
yeah,
like,
but
I
you
don't
know,
see the
if she
difference.
doesn't split the thing, like he doesn't fall to it. Like
Yeah.
doing that is crazy. Like she created her own island
True, true.
and didn't
I
break
can't
a
fault her for
sweat.
that.
Like it was just like another day in a park for you. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like imagine her she didn't even really get pissed off or nothing. She just like I'm gonna go into Avatar state real quick and then yeah,
Yeah, she's
that was
like,
actually
just hold on one sec.
that was actually one of the smoothest ways I seen like an Avatar go into Avatar state. It was just like another thing to her. Like you see everybody like kind of struggling to go like Korra and kind of struggle at the beginning. She's just like, nah, I'm just getting in here quick.
Yeah, yeah, she's pretty cool.
Oh
She's
yeah.
super cool.
Yeah, Kyoshi definitely probably my favorite Avatar. I'm not gonna lie. Um I was gonna ask you, but you haven't seen Legend of Korra. But I was gonna ask you if you could create like a team Avatar or a team for like Kyoshi, like four other members from like Avatar universe or even the books that you read. Who would you like add to her team, like four other members?
Oh, probably who we just talked about. I mean, like, talk about a powerhouse. I would love to see more of even the iterations before all of that because, God, there's so many that you can explore, right?
We talked about the first Avatar in Korra.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I
Yeah.
got to get on that.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
talked about I think it was like the second season, like when they kind of explain on how the Avatar came about, which is kind of cool. That's kind of dope.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta watch Legend of Korra. It's actually a good
I
show.
do. I
I
really
know
do.
people like roast Korra a lot, but I actually like Korra, even though she gets in her way in a little bit and most of the stuff because she does this stuff, but like she's still like a nice avatar and she's
Oh,
still young.
yeah. For sure. I'm gonna give it a shot, for sure. I've just been so into the Aang of it all.
No, yeah, I still like rewatch that like
It's
really.
so good. It's just
Yeah,
so
it's like,
good.
even like if you're just not just like working and you just have it on the background, it's just smooth listening. And then Uncle Iroh is just it's always lovely hearing his voice.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's the thing with me and new shows. Honestly, the reason why I think I haven't started it yet is because I'm one of those people who don't come up for air. Like when I really get into something, everything else goes to crap, and then I'm just watching the show. So I need time where it's like I've got nothing else on the agenda. I'm sitting down and I'm committing because I will just binge the whole thing within a day and a bit. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Um, I want to give you an opportunity to like look out for a friend or an actor or anybody that you think would be perfect for this. But like, I don't think they announced the Toph cast yet. Who would you like to see play Toph?
So I know there's this fan video that was done by a lot of my stunt friends, by Diana Soy. Have you seen that one where it's like she was so good. She did like the whole stunt thing. They put in visual effects on it. And also she played a younger me in Kung Fu, the CW show, and she's great. So that would be my pick, is Diana.
Okay, she got the shout out. Hopefully she
Yeah,
gets it.
Diane. Yeah,
I
yeah.
also wonder, like, do you think Toph and Kyoshi have any relation to each other or no?
Oh,
I
I
always
don't,
wonder that.
I don't, I mean, I don't think so. Has there been something like some kind of
No, there's nothing came up about it. I just always wonder because like those two Airbenders are different from everybody else.
interesting? You're right.
They're
You're
just
right.
like they're on another level. Like Toph Earthbending is just from even now she created metal bending, all the other stuff. Like she's just on a different level. And then like the next closest person I get together is like Boomy.
It would be really cool if they did have some
But
connection and lineage.
yeah, I always wonder like hopefully they touch on that when they're doing the new anime when they're all adults and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can't
Yeah.
wait for that.
Yeah. Okay, if you could play like another character in a live action version, which character who would you want to play?
Another character in live action. This is this might come as a shock with people. Judy.
Really?
She crazy. Like I just well that whole episode is like nuts. Like it's the first thing that came to my mind because it's kind of funny and she's just like this it's just interesting to me, but it would be interesting to play her.
Oh yeah,
It's
okay.
like the smile plastered on your face and yeah, here's the bossing say. Like I don't know, it'd just be interesting.
No, yeah, I'll probably do a Fire Lord for
Oh, okay.
for
Yeah,
this one.
Firelord would be
He was
cool.
so cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's all they did good. He
I
was
mean, it's I can't pick anybody who's already been cast in anything because he played it so perfectly, you know? Like I can't there's no way I could touch any of that. I can't imagine myself in any of those roles. But for anything coming up, I mean, that would be pretty funny for me.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I would love to put the Fire Lord. Like he looks so cool. Like, I can't wait to see him and Gordon go at it at the end.
Oh, oh, so it's gonna be epic.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, yo, I really can't wait. Like, I hope they give you guys whatever budget you need to do what you gotta do to see that. Like,
Yeah.
that's gonna be cool to see. Outside of like Netflix or outside of Avatar, like, if you could join like another Netflix show, what show would you want to be a part of?
Oh, another Netflix show? Oh
There's so
man.
many. They got like Stranger Things, all those.
Yeah. You know, I'm a huge fan of anything Mike Flanagan. Like, have you seen Fall of the House of Usher,
Yeah, that's
Midnight
really good.
Mass? He all his stuff is great. I love
Did
it.
you do Haunting at the Hill House or no?
He did. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
him
no,
too.
yeah, the bet neck lady. Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah. It is good.
No,
It is
all his
good.
shows, yeah, all his shows, like they should give him whatever he wants to do to create any show.
They kill every
Yeah, no,
time, and
every
every time I'm
time,
like, "Oh,
every
dude, like
time.
they're so well done." And
And it's
I would
crazy
be
because like you never like I never see like any crazy promotion for it. 'Cause I see like other shows that get like do crazy promotion for it. Every time it just pops up Netflix and I thought, oh, let me just check this out. And it's always like
always solid. It's always good.
like he does not miss on none of that would be a cool. Oh, that would be a
Really
good
good.
one. Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, the Fall of
he's
Usher.
good.
Yeah, I was just literally watching that like a couple weeks ago. I think
He's
right
so
before
good.
Avatar, I was like, yo, this show is amazing.
Isn't it? And
Yeah,
like everything
I
he
was like,
does is great.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he does not miss. I feel like he's
No.
really like he doesn't. I don't know if he gets like the credit he deserves because I feel like he.
Yeah. It's so good. And another one, which I'm a sucker for anything like baking shows, but I really, I really love the show Is It Cake? Have you
Oh
seen
yeah, I
it?
heard. I think season three is coming out or two. Season three, yeah, it's
I
supposed to be
would
coming out.
love to be someone who's like, is it? Like I would totally suck at it, but I think it would be so fun to be on.
No, yeah, okay, I like that. Yeah, yeah, I think season three is about to come out for that. If I'm not, I hope I'm not getting the wrong season. They're like, you're getting the wrong season. Um, okay, if you could work with any, like, just any actor, five actors. So let's say this: if you could work with five actors and five actresses, who would those people be?
Gosh, Steven Yeun is amazing. I would love to work with him. And seeing him on as particularly Beef, I thought his performance was outstanding. Sandra Oh, I would love to work with. Uh,
I just
Marion
saw her at a
Cotillard.
premiere somewhere. She's such a sweet lady.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard so many great things about her. I haven't met her yet, but I heard really phenomenal things. Marion Cotillard is stunning. I've always loved what she's done and every performance that she's done. Um, Emma Stone seems like I've heard from friends who've interviewed her and stuff that she's one of the nicest people, most talented. She's great. Like I would love to be able to work with her. Um, oh my gosh, there's just so many people. Why do you do this to me? No, no, I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. And how many is that? That was four?
Yeah.
Okay. I would love to work with, why is my brain freezing right now? Margot Robbie.
That's
She's great.
yeah, yeah. She
I
produced.
think that's a solid
Would
list.
you
Yeah.
ever get into producing all that stuff? Oh, you actually are. I just saw I think I saw something on IMDb, if I'm not mistaken. It's called My Human. I don't know what.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that hasn't it was from a friend of mine that we're still in touch. He's a great guy. He's still producing and everything. That was an older script that we haven't gone back to yet, but we were in talks of producing that if like years ago, but we'll see if anything comes from it. We're not
So
quite sure yet.
IMDb need to update their stuff.
Yeah, maybe. That's okay. That's okay.
Are you what would you get into like producing all that stuff or like directing and like writing all that stuff? Do you want to like
Oh,
get
for sure. Yeah, I would love to. I've directed a couple shorts in the past. I'm writing right now with some partners, some feature films and things like that. So, but you know how this business works is like you try everything that you want to try and try to make opportunities for your friends, for yourself, and it takes years, honestly, for things sometimes to stick, but we'll see what happens. But I'm not opposed to any of it. I think it's all a good time, you know?
Okay, no, you like that. Okay, well, these days they're throwing out crazy budgets like $250 million, $300 or 300 million to create series or movies, whatever. So let's say like they gave you like a $100 million budget to create your dream project. What would it be about, and who would you want to be in it? And you have to star, direct, and write it. Like who? What would that be about?
Oh, I have to write it too.
Yeah.
I love sci-fi.
Oh.
I
Okay.
love sci-fi and fantasy. That's what I read. Like that's the kind of novels that I gravitate towards too. So I would probably do something in that concept. And also that's what you can do with a budget like that, right?
No,
You can
yeah,
create those
that's
like
perfect. That's a
crazy
perfect budget.
worlds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you can create those like kind of crazy worlds with all of that. There's a few like novels, uh, series that I would love to see come that I think they already have their deals going, but yeah, that's probably the genre that I would choose.
Who'd you want to be in your sci-fi film? This is interesting.
All my friends. I know that's
Oh,
such a
okay,
cop
that's
out, but like,
lovely.
no, but it's true. It's like, you know, you go through this whole industry with like a community of people that you work with and love and you're really rooting for. And I would love to have everybody there. I think it would just be one, a really great time, and two, they're phenomenal talents. So it's a win-win-win for me, you know?
No, that would be nice. Oh, you're so like you're better than me.
What do you mean?
I thought you guys could be on set, but like, you know, what I'm saying? Like you guys definitely could be on set. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you gotta do, go on, you know what I'm saying? You want to meet whoever, but I'm definitely picking out like some of my favorite people ever. Like,
Oh man, you're such a riot. I love talking to you. This is great. It
oh
can be a
yeah,
mix. How about that?
yeah. No, you're right. You could do like a mix. Like they can have small scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll give them a line here and there. Like, but yeah, I'm not getting no starring role. And
No. See, I'm opposite. I'm just like,
yeah.
yeah, I'm giving everybody a shot.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna
let's
make sure
go.
they get like a good payment. Like I'm not about to give them like no small payment, but I'm gonna give them a good payment. But don't expect to have no crazy.
You're also hilarious.
Don't expect to be starring my film. No, this is my dream project. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Who would be your dream lead for anything?
I have no idea. I had to really think. This is hard. I
It's a
see how
hard
people
one,
think
right?
about. Yeah, I don't even know who. If I'm directing, I don't even know what I would write about. I know.
But it's a
Dang.
good question because it makes you like the reason it's hard is because there's so many names that come to your mind all at once,
Yeah.
you know, which is just a testament to how great people are.
I don't know. I don't know who would I want in there. Samuel Jackson.
Ooh.
For sure. I mean, everything he does goes crazy numbers in the box office. Um, who would I want in there? I don't even know what I would want to do. Yeah. I don't even know who would be. I think Samuel Jackson can do whatever movie he wants
He
to do
could
at
do
this point.
anything.
Yeah,
Good.
I don't know who I want. Oh, this is a hard question. I'd be asking people this, and I didn't really get it back.
I'm always interested to hear everybody's like take on it because it
Yeah,
is, yeah, it's
I
a
don't even know.
question.
I don't. I love the Mummy movie, so I probably have like Brendan Fraser in there.
I love him. Did you see gosh, oh my God, my brain is freezing. The one that he won the Academy Award for?
Yeah.
What was that
Oh my
movie?
God, I forgot. I know you're talking about the whale. The
The
whale.
the Whale.
Yeah.
So amazing. He was so beautiful in that movie. Like yeah, I sobbed in that. He was so good.
Yeah. I love Rush Hour. So I'm gonna have Jackie Chan and Chris Evans in
Yes.
there too. I don't know what
Clapping for
they're going
this.
to be doing. I don't know what my film's about to be about. It's just it's just I don't even know what they have to be. I don't know. They're gonna be comedy or act. No, there's gonna be action for sure.
That's a great way to think of it. Be like, take the people you want, write for them, and then
Yeah.
the story will come.
Like, I just need them to do their fun. Those two were like iconic. Like they were just that whole like honestly, that's probably like my favorite, like one of my favorite film franchise. Like the Rush Hour
So
franchise.
good.
Yeah,
So
those two
good.
were just I don't know. Yeah, I'm just thinking like little kid me, like who would I want? I don't even know. I might just do it like an animated show or something.
Why not have them
Yeah, have
voice it?
everybody voice in there. Yeah,
That'll be fun.
that might be easier to do. Yeah. I might have everybody just come voice people. That's oh, you probably could do more with the budget too and do yeah, okay, I could I'll probably do like an animated show, have people just come voice it.
There
Yeah.
you go. I
Yeah.
think you
Oh,
got your
also
next
like oh
project.
I like Lucy Liu too.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah. I don't know. I want yeah, I don't even know who I would yeah. There's so many people. Yeah.
Everybody.
I
Just
know like everybody come be a part of my animated voice show.
yeah. There goes your budget.
That's my budget. I'm just paying you guys to voice something.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, that's a good yeah, I never really thought about it like that. Yeah. What's something people don't know about you?
It's something that people don't know about me. I don't know. I'm a pretty open book. Like if people ask me questions, I'll tell them.
Do you have like a
Some of the
hidden talent or anything? Like
huh,
you like, I don't know,
no, actually,
any
it's
magic tricks?
a magic. I wish, man, I wish I could do some good magic. Well, it's so funny. So the last interview I was on, so they were kind of asked me the same question, and I said, "There's something I can't do, and I haven't figured it out yet, but I can't really snap."
You
You
can't say
know how people, yeah, you know how people have like a really good like like
yeah.
sharp sound.
Yeah, no. Some people be
I
like you can just
man,
hear it from wherever you're at. But
I
oh,
would
you get
love
in
to do
trouble and
that.
stuff. Yeah.
I
My
would
mom
love
does it.
to.
My mom has a good snap. Yeah, you
Your mom
hear it.
needs to teach me
Yeah,
because
she
I
had
don't
you
know.
hear it from like miles. I remember I was a little kid, you go outside and play, you didn't come back at a certain time, you just hear it. I'm like, oh my God, is that
I
for
mean,
me? I was
look at
hoping for
this
the other
weak.
kids. Yeah.
I'm so weak. I just want
Yeah.
it to be
And then you
strong.
turn back and she just giving you this death stare, like you know you're supposed to be in the house at a certain time. Like I was having fun.
That's power. A
Yeah,
snap is a power.
yeah, no, yeah. It's like a certain snap, you just like, oh, like you just get the chills, like, oh, am I in trouble?
Oh man. But yeah, that's something I can't do. So maybe one day.
Oh yeah. Do you have any upcoming projects you're working on that you can talk about, or like even
Yeah, sure. I'm currently right now I'm working on the last season of Superman and Lois on the CW.
nice?
Yeah, it was recently announced, so I was excited that I get to talk about it. Really great crew and cast, and I'm a fan of the show. So this is last season, and my character is Amanda McCoy, and she's described as Lex Luthor's most trusted ally, who's been running Luthor Corps when he was absent. So that's me. So we get into some trouble with the Kents.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it'll be
amazing.
fun. Yeah, it'll be a
Oh,
good
that's
time.
cool. Okay, so if you could last question for you, like what's something that you really want to accomplish in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, in the next 5 years, well, I would love to do more directing, and I would hope, and I have no control over this, but this is just something that would be so like gravy on top if I could do some comedy because I love comedy, but I never had the chance to really do it. So if there's a project that came along that I could step into that, that'd be so much fun.
Okay, I have to know this. Like who would you want to be like doing like a comedy in with?
Ooh, oof. Um,
There's so many good comedy movies.
there's so many good people, but like I mean, Ali Wong is amazing. Kristen
Yes.
Wiig, like the females of oh my God, Jenny McCarthy, like she cracks me up every single time. Have you seen the outtake? I've watched it on repeat before, but the outtake of This Is 40, and she's with Paul Rudd in the room, the principal's office, and she's just like going off, and it's just her. I think it's her improvising, and it's amazing. Watch it after this.
Okay,
You'll thank
I'm
me.
gonna go
It is
check it
so
out. Yeah.
funny. But
No,
she's
yeah.
hilarious.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Melissa McCarthy. Sorry, not Jenny McCarthy. Melissa McCarthy.
I wonder how some of the
Just dope.
comedies get made. Cause like some of the jokes be too funny. I'd be like, how do you guys keep like being serious?
I, they don't like you see her co-stars are cracking up the entire way, but she's like in it still. It is great. It's such a great clip. Yeah,
Like
Melissa's
I'd be cracking up so much on set. Like I couldn't do that. I'd be like, yeah, I could be in a comedy. I'd just be
it's like
laughing.
a
You'd be, all
skill of
right,
its
take
own.
again. You'd be like, yeah, 700 takes. Well, all right, this film's never gonna get made.
Oh,
I'm so
oh
sorry.
yeah.
Like, because like some people make jokes and like you're not supposed to laugh at it, but like you can tell like the audience is going to laugh at it. Like, what is it that show? Like, what is it? Modern Family?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like those, like you can tell, like they have those little jokes there, and you'd be like the audience is supposed to laugh, but the characters still gotta be like. I'm like, no, I don't know how you guys do that. Like,
I know. I
like somebody
know.
tell me a funny joke, I'm just naturally going to laugh. I'll be
No,
like,
me too. Like I'm out here saying I want to do comedy. I'm probably not going to be like able to keep a straight face the entire time. So I laugh at everything. But anyway, yeah, that would be a dream.